was the job interview that you attended last week? I really hope that you will get the job. I'm sorry, Mom. I failed the interview again. I am still having problem in expressing my ideas. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wondered how many graduates are still unemployed out there? Studies indicated that it's become a critical issue for the Malaysian graduates to secure jobs in organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever figured out what is the most significant reason that the employers place for the issue of unemployability in Malaysia? Is it because of lacking in terms of working experience? No. Is it because of insufficient education level? No. Then what is the reason? Ladies and gentlemen, it is lack of communication skill. This is what we keep hearing again and again from the industry spokesperson, political figures and mass media. Thus, all tertiary institutions have been urged to play the important role in ensuring the graduates are well equipped with subject knowledge as well as the soft skills needed by the industries, especially communication skill. Since technology integration emphasized in Nation Education Blueprint 2015 to 2025, blended learning has been widely implemented in most of the higher learning institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you must be wondering what is blended learning. No worries, let me explain to you. Blended learning is a strategy which combines face-to-face learning and online learning with the incorporation of various technologies. Even though past studies indicated that blended learning brings many benefits, students still complain that they face challenges when it comes to the implementation of blended learning at their institution. So ladies and gentlemen, this is where my research comes in. Information from English as a second language learners are gathered for the purpose of this study through in-depth interviews, written accounts, and focus group discussions. Various inputs from these ESL learners are gathered in order to identify the significant elements to produce guidelines to create meaningful blended learning communicative classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you must be wondering what are the potential benefits of my research, isn't it? Let me explain to you. The proposed guidelines of this research brings many benefits to both students as well as the educators. As for the students, when the educators use improved and innovative blended learning technologies in classroom, that motivates and encourages them to join more actively and enhance their communication skill. As for the educators, this proposed guidelines allows them to think creatively and to choose the suitable blended learning technologies to be integrated in ESL classroom and at the same time help the ESL learners in terms of communication skill. Ladies and gentlemen, even though there are many implications of my research, here I would like to emphasize the most important implication. I certainly believe the ESL blended learning guideline of this study would add the value to the current blended learning field. Apart from that, the significant element of this ESL blended learning guidelines would definitely contribute to the successful implementation of blended learning in ESL classroom for the purpose of teaching and learning communication skill. It is also hoped that the implementation of these ESL blended learning guidelines in high learning institutions would improve the implementation of the blended learning and at the same time help the ESL learners in terms of their communication skills. Ladies and gentlemen, how long more do we need to hear that our graduates are lacking in terms of communication skills and subsequently fail to secure jobs in organizations? Don't you think that something must be done? With that, I end my speech. Thank you.